Garrett, what do you look for when you're breaking down a game from you and from the offense? What are the things that you like to look on tape and see, I like that, I didn't like that?
I really offensively we look for just where we can improve on, what we can do to improve. Certain reads that I may have messed up, or certain things that we can in the passing game, maybe where I could have checked the ball down or instead of forcing it here. So just certain stuff like that. Maybe where I can make a little bit better decision on certain plays.
I felt like you got to throw enough to get into a rhythm where you guys are running it so much it just didn't quite happen.
I really felt like in the second half I started to feel really comfortable throwing the ball. I think I started to let the ball go a little more, and so I think at that point it took a little bit of time for me to settle down, but I think I was able to find a rhythm.
Were you like, Coach, can I throw a couple more?
No, I honestly, I thought we ran the ball really well, and I thought we accomplished our goal of being able to run the ball consistently, and so I think that set up a couple play action passes that we were able to hit in the second half.
How would you rate your first performance as a starter?
We got the W, so that's the most important thing for us offensively. We have some stuff that we can work on. We have some stuff we can build upon, and obviously in the first game, you don't want to be there quite yet. You don't want to be where where we want to be at the end of the season. So we have a lot of stuff to improve on. But again, it was a good starting point and something we can build on.
Who graded your performance tougher, you or Coach Davis?
I would say I'm always my toughest critic. As a quarterback, I always want to play the perfect game. You're always looking for that, and obviously you can't do that. And there's sometimes whenever the defense wins. So, but I would always say I'm probably my toughest critic.
Are there any plays from Saturday that kind of stick out in your crawl a little bit more than some others that you'd like to get back?
Not necessarily. There's 2 or 3 balls in there where I could have made a little bit where they may have got their hands on a couple where I could have made a better decision with the ball and dropped it down or thrown it away and lived to play another down rather than giving them a chance to make a play.
Were you surprised? Did you have more butterflies than you expected? Less? What was your feeling?
I got a little bit anxious before the game, and I was a little bit nervous, and I think that was a good thing. It was something that I didn't feel all of last year, so it was good to get that feeling back going into the game. And then, but after that first snap, I got settled down.
Garrett, your first home start, a little anticlimactic since you've already played at the Rose Bowl and played in front of 70,000 fans on Houston, or is it still a little special?
No, it's going to be special. As it gets closer to, I think it'll be pretty cool just getting to run out of the tunnel, knowing that it's my first game, being able to play there, to go out and start the game. So it'll still be pretty cool.
Do you like it when people say that a quarterback manages a game well? Stats are so important to a lot of people, but a lot of people have said you managed the game well on Saturday. Is that a positive thing for you?
Definitely. I think as long as we take care of the ball and do what we need to do offensively, we were able to run the ball successfully. And I think whenever we were able to throw it, for the most part, we made smart decisions with it, and we held on to the ball. And then we were able to get a few explosive plays out of that. But I think we definitely we took care of it, and I think that's definitely a good thing. Being able to manage the game, I think it's sometimes that's part of being a quarterback.
What about leadership, Garrett? It's one thing in practice. It's kind of a controlled environment. It's different in a game. Did you catch yourself doing things you were happy with? You thought you could do more to kind of do whatever a leader does? Sometimes it's kind of an undefined thing.
I still think I've got a ways to go with the vocal part of being a leader. Just encouraging the offense, doing whatever on the sideline, talking to the guys, making sure we're communicating, that sort of stuff. So I've still got a ways to go with that. I thought for the most part, I felt like I was in control and very comfortable in the huddle on the sideline. But there's still a lot more that we can do.
Are you the guy that they look to for that leadership, or are there a couple guys that take on that role?
With our team, there are a lot of guys that have stepped up and become leaders. I think as quarterback, that's part of the position that you're in, and so it's something that I need to improve on and can work on.
Garrett, so much of what you guys did last month was behind closed doors. A lot of what you did Saturday was kind of out of the same personnel grouping. Pretty simple is what Matt called it. As a player, how much more do you think you guys have offensively that we haven't seen that you guys can still show in the coming weeks?
Well, I think just kind of getting our feet under us for that on Saturday, finding out where we are with the running game, and then there's more with the play action we can do, being able to stretch the field out. So we're going to take a look at that, and as we move forward, kind of start figuring out what works and what doesn't.
We saw Malcolm make some big plays, big body, got a first down on a catch. Talk about his skill set and what you like about him as a target.
Malcolm is he's been great ever since I've been here. He's such a great athlete. He's a smart receiver. He always we're always on the same page, and he really did a great job of making plays the other day when they presented themselves. He's obviously physically he's a very big target and fast, so he's able to make some plays with the ball once he catches it and get behind defenders.